Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you see ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boots start loud.
Candied bacon. A buttermilk ranch bun. With a jalapeno kick. Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
And good evening, folks, and welcome to Home Team Sports TV. We are here at the Patriots Center once again as the Washington Patriots are here to take on the Wheeling Park Patriots in this regional matchup. I am your home team host, JD Fritz, joined, as always, once again, my man, Nate Monroe. Nate, how you feeling this evening?
Absolutely blessed. Glad to be here. It's a Wednesday early afternoon game, so we'll get home a little earlier than usual, but definitely love to see the Patriots play here, and we got another matchup. I think this was the last game they played a couple weeks ago. So
It was. Washington coming in the number 2 seed. Wheeling Park is the number 7 seed. And like you mentioned, Nate, they just played a couple weeks ago. Washington winning a close one, only by 9. Yep. Despite the difference in records, Wheeling Park only 8 wins, 14 losses on the season, but definitely a lot better than their record indicates, Nate.
Absolutely. They got some shooters here, and they're very disciplined defensively. So these are two defensive-minded teams, as you see. Both teams only scored less than 55 points, which is pretty good if you're a defensive team. So we will see what adjustments are made. As we said, Washington hasn't played in 2 weeks, but Wheeling has continued to play. They also have an opportunity here to get their look back, so we'll see what they end up doing.
Yeah, it's interesting, and we talked about Washington hasn't played in a couple weeks, so we'll see how that dynamic works out for Washington. Are they going to be well-rested, or are they going to be a little rusty? The legs not going to quite be there like they had been throughout the season. I'm sure Coach Miller had them running some suicides in practice, but as we all know, that's not the same as game speed, Nate.
Absolutely, and no better way to be prepared for a game than to actually play in the game. But like we said, Coach Miller is a really good coach, and these are really good players. They all enjoy playing for each other. They They like playing for their coach. So I expect nothing less than what we've seen. Great defense, high-level playing, and their guards are going to get up and down the court and play extremely high defense.
Yeah, we'll get right into now the keys to the game, and I'll start with you for Washington. Not playing for 2 weeks. We'll see how they come out. But what's your keys for tonight for the Patriots?
Well, they have 2 point guards on the court almost at all times with Josiah King and Chris Dolman. So those two, some games Josiah will be the lead point, sometimes Dolman will be, and I think you'll see that a lot here today. So Willing is going to have their hands full with that. And then also on the boards, Chet Gore is usually a beast, but I think the bench also as well. You have just Jaquel Watkins, who's really good off the bench. It gives them about 6 and 6, maybe a couple steals there. So I think they're going to have to box out really well, run up and down the court, and do their usual on the defensive end.
Yeah, and if you're Wheeling Park, you got to be kind of excited coming into the night, playing a few games, and Washington hasn't. So, yes, you've played a lot of games, 2 or 3 games a week through the whole season. So I don't think that's really going to affect Wheeling Park. I think really it kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage to have already played a few games and have them under your belt the last couple of weeks. But if you're Wheeling Park, the guards for Wheeling are going to have to make sure they can get the ball up the court first and foremost against that Washington press. And, if they can do that, it's going to help them out, find those big guys that need underneath. I feel like these two teams match up pretty well together. A couple 6'3" guys in the lineup for Wheeling Park. Their guards are decent size at 5'11" and 6'1". So, depending on who's got the hot hand shooting-wise tonight, who can make some free throws down the stretch, as we always talk about, Nate, that could play a big factor here in tonight's outcome.
Yep, going against Washington, you have to be able to, 1, run, and 2, hit your open shots on the outside perimeter, because they're going to pack the paint, they're going to switch off everything, and they're going to force your shooters to get shots. So you're going to have to hit your shots, get in transition, and the third key for Wheeling, I think, would be to create their own shots. They're going to have shot creators that can get to maybe a mid-range, get to the spots, and hit their shots. And otherwise, it's going to be pretty easy here for Washington to continue to do what they do.
Yeah, and not a really big crowd here. It's a weekday game, earlier game than typically that we normally see. But nonetheless, if you're Wheeling Park, you can't be distracted also on any of the outside. Focus on what you have to do on the court. You're already on the road, so that's kind of a disadvantage for you. We'll see. I mean, we don't know a whole lot about Wheeling. We'll see how many guys they like to play. We know Washington gets pretty deep into their bench if necessary, so I don't think Coach Miller's worried about playing, 8, 9, or 10 guys tonight. So we'll just have to see if Wheeling Park can keep pace with Washington here, Nate.
Absolutely. That's a great point. All season long, that has really been the main thing that has separated Washington is their ability to play 8 to 9 guys, staying fresh. Even if they're in foul trouble, they have 4 to 5 to 6 guys on the bench that can come in and give them valuable minutes. So once again, we will see how deep their bench is, and we'll see if they're able to run up and down the court with Washington here.
Well, we got a couple minutes till tip-off, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk about a few players to watch for tonight's game. We'll be right back. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 20 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house to watch every game played. Serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill and enjoy some great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
While our very own 11th grade English teacher, Alexi Dar, performs our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Washington High School on behalf of Washington High School administration. This contest for your Washington Patriots, those Wheeling Park Patriots. And now, for tonight's starting lineups. First, the visitors from Wheeling Park. At guard, senior number 1, Colton Whitmire. At guard, senior number 2, Jay Borda. At guard, senior number 3, Josh Hoffman. At guard, senior number 4, Jordan Beck James. At guard, senior number 15, J.D. Lynch. And now, Patriot Nation, make some noise! Get on your feet for your Patriots! At forward, the freshman number 2, Yahir Merrill! At guard, junior number 3, Josiah King! At forward, junior number 5,
And we are back up here in the booth. J.D. Fritz and Nate Monroe ready to tip this one off between the Patriots and the Patriots, Nate. So we'll be saying Washington and Wheeling Park a lot tonight, as both teams are the Patriots.
Absolutely.
Number 11, Chet Gore, ready to tip it off, along with number 4 for Wheeling Park, Jordan Beck James.
Yep. Should be a great defensive matchup here. Low-scoring game.
And Washington wins the tip as Dolman controls it now for Washington.
Yep.
Setting it out top to Josiah King. King leading scorer here for this Washington team. His first shot up, no good. Trying to get started early as King, and that's what I had. Washington needs to get off to a hot start here. You know, like we mentioned, not playing for a couple weeks, so I think it's really critical that Washington kind of get out on Wheeling Park pretty early.
It doesn't look like there's any loss here. Boys are having high intensity, and one thing I noticed from Wheeling very early, the talking is very, very apparent. They have great communication, so we're going to see what adjustments are made throughout the game. I'm very excited here.
Malera picks up an early foul here. Washington in that full court pressure, man-to-man. We know they're going to put a lot of press. Number 4, Beck James down the lane. It's going to go out of bounds to Wheeling Park.
That'll be interesting to see here. Beck James taking the ball putting the ball on the floor. Gore is going to have to be able to stay in front of him, or that might be a mismatch.
Turnover here for Wheeling Park. So their first offensive possession results in their first turnover of the game.
Yeah, they can't afford that here against Washington. They get a good stop on defense. Got to be able to get points consistently off of those stops.
Dolman going to try to drive the lane, dishes down low. Nice bucket there by Chet Gore to start it off here for Washington.
Very assertive drive there from Mr. Dolman, getting to his spot and getting his big man an early bucket.
More pressure now, a little trap there. Turn it over. Avery Brown knocked it away. But Wheeling gets it right back. A 3 on the way, in and out there for number 15.
Got to call that.
J.D. Williams. Another foul's going to go back over to Washington.
Foul is on number 2 for Wheeling Park. Bordas.
Great defense there from Gore, closing out, forcing a tough shot, and then Marrero getting to the rebound. Good start here from Washington on defense.
Bordas with his first foul. Just under 7 here to go, 2-0. Washington, Gore underneath, will kick it to the corner to Dolman. Avery Brown can't handle it, does get it tipped over to King. Dolman's going to drive down the lane, kick it to Brown. Brown's three on the way. Splash. It's good for Avery Brown. That's downtown Avery Brown.
I like that, JD. Dolman is wheeling and dealing here early and being the point guard that he is.
More trapping there by Washington. Nice press. Up and throw it down. Jordan Beck James off the lob.
And that's the first alley-oop we've seen all season here on home team. I want to see more of that. Great pass and great way to break the press there for Wheeling.
I love it. Way to answer back for Wheeling Park. Washington with the early 5-2 lead. Just under 6 here to go in the first quarter. King kicks it to Marrero. Three-point specialist knocks it down. Yair, the freshman, 8-2. Early lead here for Washington.
No let down, no let off here for Washington. They are right where they started, right where they left off, excuse me.
Another turnover. Dolman going to push it up. Behind the back to King. King can't quite handle the pass. Nice idea there by Dolman. A little low. Off the foot.
A little congested there. He probably would have been better off just taking it up, but nothing wrong with being an unselfish point guard.
Back in the full court, man-to-man pressure for Washington.
This is the key here. If Wheeling can break this press and get some points off of it, that'll allow their offense to get rolling.
There's Beck James. Good defense so far by Washington. Rowe on Beck James.
Great defense.
Nowhere to pass the ball to. Tightly covered there by Josiah King. A lot of switching, a lot of different matchups we're going to see here tonight. Brown now covering James. Nearly traveled with it. Down the lane. Going to get a foul call. Looks like that's going to be on Chris Dolman as J.D. Williams driving to the basket. He will go to the line.
I will say Wheeling was very patient there. They did not force anything. Finally got inside, and they'll get to the free throw line. They're going to have to do that a lot. They might have to go a minute and a half before they finally get a shot. That's how Washington plays their defense.
Williams can't get his first to go.
They're going to need those, though. If you're going to take a minute and a half off the clock and get to the free throw line, you need both of those if you're going to win this game, and he misses both.
Off the front of the rim for J.D. Williams, and we talked about that in the pregame. Right back at you is Dolman, knocked away. Going to have to make these free throws count. But I'll tell you, we usually talk about how important they are down the stretch. But if you get to the foul line a lot during the game and your percentage is less than 50, you're probably in trouble.
Because these are freebies, and especially down in playoff contention, playoff games, you need those free throws. You cannot win a game in the playoffs if you cannot hit your free throws.
Dolman spots up for three, in and out. Good board there by King. Back out to Dolman now. Dolman drive down the lane, up and with the left, and one. Count the bucket for Chris Dolman. Foul's going to be on number 3, Josh Huffman, his first.
A flex right there. Finished with the left. He knew the contact was coming. Able to use his body to shield off the shot blocker, get to the free throw line, and Dolman is off to another start here, a quick start, as he usually does.
Dolman with 2 now in the game. Avery Brown takes a seat. Number 10, Tajay Harrison. He's been in and out of the lineup, the starting lineup, that is, a lot this season. But I like the young man coming off the bench as well as Jaquel Watkins. They both give them a lot of minutes, good quality minutes at that.
Great rebounders, great defenders, and then they can hit the occasional 3, maybe 2 or 3 of them. So, like we said, that Washington bench is definitely loaded.
Dolman good on his free throw, giving 3 now for the game, an 11-2 lead for Washington.
Wheeling's going to be in trouble here as they just turn the ball over.
Josiah King with a steal. Nice look
pass.
Down low to Dolman, and does get the roll to go.
We need a timeout.
Washington on a big run here, up 13-2, as Wheeling Park wants a timeout to talk it over. And we're going to take a timeout of our own and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Welcome.
And we are back out of the timeout. 4:13 left to go here in the first quarter. Washington Patriots up 13-2 over the Wheeling Park Patriots.
And Wheeling's in trouble here. If they can't break this press and find some inside offense, it's going to be a long night for them.
Williams with it, kicks it over there to Colton Whitmire. Driving down was Huffman, goes off his foot, back over to Washington. So far, nothing really going right for Wheeling Park as they can't quite find a good rhythm on offense, Nate.
And something I always talk about when you play the Washington Patriots, watch how far these guards are catching the ball. They're almost catching it at the blue line. It is extremely hard to start your offense if you're not catching it at the three-point line. You're forcing yourself to exert more energy, and Washington does a great job of that no matter who they play.
.348 left to go. Dolman now going to spin his way down the lane. Up, nice little touch by Dolman, and the foul, and he will go to the line once again. So Dolman really starting to assert himself here early in this first quarter.
Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is a point guard who thinks his man cannot guard him at all. They gave the ball to him. It was an ISO. ISO with the Kobe sign, and he's getting to his buckets here as he misses that one right there.
Missed there, but Watkins, very good rebounder, especially on the offensive side as Watkins gets his first bucket of the game to give Washington a 17-2 lead.
Perfect call there. Watkins is a great offensive rebounder, and he does his job right there, getting himself 2 points.
Beck James down the lane. They're going to get a blocking foul. We'll see who it's on.
I think it's on Watkins.
Watkins picks up his first. Team's third. Call it on the floor.
And Wheeling is going to have to do exactly that. They're going to get bumped. It's going to be tough, but they're going to have to be strong in the paint, and they're going to have to finish under contact. Can't throw the ball away.
And another costly turnover. Nice dish there, and a reverse by Dolman once again. Leads now with 9 points and a 19-2 lead.
Just a horrible start here for Wheeling. Only 2 points. Really haven't gotten any shots up either. That's the bad part. They're not even really getting shots up here, and they needed that.
Just as you said, there's Williams with a huge, much-needed three.
Yes. They're going to have to do a lot of that. Hand is going to be in your face, but, young man, you're going to have to continue to shoot and hit those if you want to get back in this game.
19-5 favor of Washington. Turnover by Dolman. Here come Wheeling Park now. Williams again with the ball. He's going to pull up there.
There you go.
No good, but I like the effort there in the shot. Got to get shots off, and that's something they haven't done yet so far in this first period. It's Dolman puts up another three. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get called, but Dolman is having a night.
Hey, this is a senior who knows this is his last year. He wants a ring, and when you want a ring as a senior, you got to go and get it yourself. Dolman is balling right now.
Another turnover. Tajay Hairston with it. King dribbling through traffic ahead over to Watkins. Up. Watkins misses the layup, but Dolman's there to tip it in. 24-5. 19-point lead here for Washington. And another timeout by Wheeling Park. We will stay right here.
Man, I'm so impressed by Chris Dolman. I'll tell y'all, every time we see Chris Dolman play, that young man gets better. And right now, you are seeing what I call flow state. This young man is comfortable. He feels like this man cannot guard him, and he knows he is the front leader of this team if they want to go to the promised land, JD.
Yeah, and a quick announcement. As part of the Home Team Sports TV, we'd like to thank WVSSAC here tonight for sponsoring our playoffs. And their sponsors, we've got Toyota and Metro News. We have Chocolate Milk as a sponsor, West Virginia National Guard, the Health Plan, WVUM Thomas Hospitals, Field Turf, Chick-fil-A, Go Mart, Hope Gas, And we will get a little more detailed into our sponsors when we have a timeout on the floor a little bit later. As Chris Dolman with another steal up ahead to King, who is fouled. And it's just been all Washington so far here in this first quarter, Nate.
Yeah, Wheeling is just discombobulated. You can tell that this start is not something that they expected. You can tell that this pressure that Washington is putting on them is making them uncomfortable, and they're not responding well. They haven't gone to anybody on their bench yet, so obviously they're not very deep as far as their bench, but they're going to have to find something here. This is a regional game. You do not want to start your playoffs off like this, JD.
So into the game for the Patriots, Washington Patriots, that is. Number 13, Cam Shedrick. King good. More pressure now by Washington. J.D. Williams now over to Bordas. Trying to get something going here if you're Wheeling Park. Another steal there by Shedrick. And another turnover by Wheeling Park as
knocked down.
Harrison spots up his three in and out off the back iron. Another offensive board for Watkins as King's three won't go.
Good rebound.
1:15 left to go here, and Washington's been up big 25-5 so far in this contest.
I think right now Wheeling is missing a ball handler who can get their offense going. They don't really have one guy that can charge,
Get a charge there on Beck James, just a little out of control. I understand the young man's trying to make something happen for his team. A little frustration starting to set in if you're Wheeling Park.
Absolutely. Washington is swarming right now, and you bring in some guys off the bench that are the same high intensity. It's very difficult to go against, and Washington's not letting up.
Well, we talked about how they matched up well, and they, that Wheeling Park only lost by 9. But Washington, is kind of maybe taking that a little bit to heart, thinking, this team is not nearly as good on the same level as us, and they're showing that so far here tonight.
Absolutely. I went and stopped and talked to a couple of the Washington players, and they definitely told me that they felt like that last game shouldn't have been as close as it was, and they came out here and made a statement themselves. Looks like Wheeling's going to go on a 1-3-1 here.
Marrero down low to Watkins.
That's a great pass.
Watkins not an overly big guy for all he's playing underneath, but he plays much bigger. Watkins a little slender build, about 6'1". You wouldn't look at him and think he's a forward, but man, he's a strong kid underneath. He boxes really well at boxing out.
Perfectly said, JD. It's all about positioning. If you can get yourself in position and have the strength, you can get rebounds at any time, and Watkins is a prime example of that.
Coming up on 10 seconds here to go in the quarter.
They got to get a bucket, man. Get downhill. What y'all doing?
J.D. Williams now going to try to get to the bucket off the front of the rim. No good. King's going to be fouled. And that's going to be a double bonus for King, so he will have a chance to put a couple more on the board for Washington.
Horrible foul there for number 15, J.D. Williams. Is got 1 second on the clock. They're not even going to get a shot off, but you give one of their best free throw shooters, if not their best free throw shooter, 2-1s here in this quarter.
King knocks down his first. King now with 5 for the game. Looking to make it 6. And he does. Trying to find somebody. Not going to get a shot off. Was number 23, Mar Rouse. That's going to do it here from the Patriots Center, as it's been all Washington Patriots, 28-5, all over the Wheeling Park Patriots. And we are going to take a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
The Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
And welcome back to the Patriot Center. JD Fritz and Nate Monroe. And Nate, it's been all Washington here in this first quarter so far, and Wheeling Park just hasn't been able to get anything on, as you mentioned there at the end of the quarter. You know, Wheeling only been able to get off just 4 shots in that first quarter.
And then I'll talk about the turnover differential. 6 turnovers for Wheeling, only 2 for Washington. Also, 9 rebounds for Washington, only 2 for Wheeling Park. So those are 2 very important stats that Washington is dominating in.
Because Washington, you know, their hands are very active, and they're all over the place. You know, you would think Washington's playing with 6 or 7 guys on the court. Look at that. There's another turnover as Shedrick picks the pocket. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebounded there by Whitmire for Wheeling Park.
And that's another turnover there for Wheeling. Up to 8 here just to start this second quarter. That's not a recipe for success here against a really good Washington team.
Driving baseline. That Huffman with a floater, no good. King will get the board. Averaging about 5 rebounds a game is Josiah King.
Tough pass right there. Tough pass.
Moore couldn't quite handle the pass from King. Goes back over to Wheeling Park as Shedrick will take a seat back in. Is Chris Dolman.
Young man did his job, though. 2 steals in about 6 minutes of play, so that's his job. Play defense and hit the occasional 3 if he needs to. Got to get the ball up.
That James with it.
There it is. It's open.
Kicks it over there to Whitmire. His 3 no good. Hustle for the rebound. King on the floor. Going to get a jump ball called. It's going to go back to Washington.
Those are the type of shots that Wheeling's going to get, though. They got to hit those. Those cross-court passes, if they're going to trap you, somebody's open on the opposite side. You got to hit that 3. That's the best look that they've gotten all night.
Trying to clean up a little bit of sweat, it looks like, on the floor.
And also, they got a nice little floater there. He missed everything, but that's a good little floater. That's about the best shot you're going to get in that half-court offense. If you blow by, you're going to have a defender. The little floater, you got to be able to hit those if you want to get back in this game.
Yeah, and you know everything is going to be contested by Washington, so you're not really going to get too many clean looks. So for you to wait for the perfect opportunity to get a shot off, it's just not going to be there.
And when you're down by 20, you can't afford to take a minute off of this clock. So if you feel like you can get to your spot and hit it, you got to be willing to take it and be confident. Good ball movement. Yeah,
nice
perfect.
Backdoor to Avery Brown from Josiah King. Avery Brown just back into the game.
And if you're going to run that 1-3-1, you better communicate because Josiah King is lurking, trying to find his players, and he finds the back door right there. Easy bucket for Avery Brown.
Just does get it across. Wheeling's been close to that 10-second violation a couple times up and can't get the bucket. But it looks like that's going to be Huffman. He's fouled. Will go to the line.
And that's what they need. Got to be able to put the ball on the ground, and you got to be able to hit contested layups. Here are free throws. They missed their first 2. They need these 2 right now.
Chet with his first foul of the game. Huffman good on his first.
And I would like to see Beck James. He has a nice midi. I saw it in his pregame. I would like to see him try to get to his spots here and get a nice little midi for himself.
Huffman can't get the second, but it goes out of bounds back to Washington. 30-6 here.
They got some work to do here. You got 6 minutes in the second quarter. You want to get it down to 15 at half. Ideally, you put yourself in a good position.
A little 2-1-2, 2-3 zone there by Wheeling Park. That could be bite them as Brown knocks down his second 3 of the game.
Man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, that 1-3-1 is not the answer for Wheeling. And Washington knows exactly how to break it and where to go. They got shooters everywhere.
There's Beck James with a runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. Here comes Dolman again to Josiah King. King up, no good. Rebounded, but right back to King, who puts it up again. Give him 8 now for the game. And we are out to a 29-point lead.
Man, regional game here. You want to talk about making a statement. Make a statement, Washington Patriots. Let everybody know y'all are serious.
Williams over to Whitmire. Huffman, nice little move there. Jumper on the baseline. Got a nice looking shot. Just can't quite get it to fall for Josh Huffman. Body's hitting the floor again. Marrero has it now. Kicks it to downtown Avery Brown. Can't get it to go this time. Chet Gore down low. He's going to try to go to work. Triple team. Gore fouled. The shot won't fall, but he will go to the line for 2.
And I'll say, I think the main thing that Wheeling is missing, they don't have an inside presence right now. They don't have a main rebounder. They don't have any down below presence, and everything is 5 out. If you go 5 out with no ball handlers, it's just not a recipe for success against this Washington team.
And I still don't know if they've even went to the bench yet.
One
time, 23's been in. Rouse or Roos, we apologize for not getting that name pronounced right. So far, they've only subbed in and out. And number 4's been in the game. Well, Beck James, he's started, but they have subbed in and out one player so far.
So these guys are going to get a lot of minutes. 8-minute quarters, you're getting 32 minutes in a full game. That is a lot of running around. Good shot.
J.D. Williams knocking down another 3.
He's got almost all their points here. They're going to need more than just him, though. Yeah, that's too easy, man. That's just too easy. It's too easy.
Foul called. Count the bucket for Gore.
I mean, this is probably one of the rare cases of no matter what we do, we cannot stop this team. Washington is getting whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. That's a dangerous spot to be.
Gore now with 7. As Harrison set to come back in for the Patriots. King will have a seat.
Man, let me tell you. Guess who the leading rebounder is for Washington, JD? Josiah King with 5 and 5 assists. That young man is an all-around player doing it all for the Patriots. You just got to love seeing a man like him play.
He's the second leading rebounder for this Washington team.
Nice pass.
Nice look down low. Gore surrounded by a bunch of Wheeling Park Patriots. Marrero's 3 won't go.
Over the back.
We're going to get Avery Brown with the foul. That'll be Brown's first.
His first, team second.
Wheeling's got to find something here defensively to take away from the Patriots. They're just getting too much, too comfortable here, and not really sweating. There you go.
Williams kicks it to Huffman. Can't be afraid to shoot the ball. They're going to have to get a lot of shots up here in the next, 350. Like you said, they need to have this game under 20 if possible to even have a chance. Try to make a comeback in the second half.
Absolutely, and they just keep turning the ball over. That's 10 now, up to 10 in his first half. 10 turnovers in the first half is just unacceptable in a regional game, and it's showing with the scoreboard.
Yeah, and Coach Miller doing a real good job of keeping a lot of his guys fresh. Already, went 8 deep into the bench as Jaquel Watkins comes back in for Washington. Harrison now kicks it to Brown. His 3 won't go. Avery Brown loves to shoot that 3 ball. Hit a couple early. He's missed his last 2. Williams with it now behind the back. Careless pass there, and that's just kind of what's been going on with Wheeling Park. It's just, been a trickle-down effect with the turnovers, just making some bad decisions on offense.
Yeah, behind the back pass right there, down almost 30 points is just unnecessary. Just get the ball to your guy. But once again, I don't think that they have a primary ball handler, so their offense is it's no identity right now. They don't really have an identity with what they're doing.
King over to Harrison, tipped. Back to Harrison. He's got a little floater in the lane. Nice little touch there by Josiah King, now in double figures with 10.
Oof, he's on triple-double watch. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in his first half.
Wow.
He's looking dominant right now with a steal. Wow.
Another steal. King, a little fake over to Watkins, lays it up and good. Josiah King now with 12 to go along with Dolman's 12, and the route is on now, Nate.
Absolutely. It was on in the first quarter when it was 17-2, and they have not looked back. This is what a championship team does when they go against a lower team.
Nice look down low to Rouse.
Good pass.
His layup good.
Too far.
Back in now, number 13, Cam Shedrick. Chet Gore will take a break. 2:26 left to go here in the half. It's been all Washington Patriots, 44-11.
Yep. And this game just shows how important it is to have a point guard. Washington has 2 of them, and you see how important that is for them. And Wheeling does not have a point guard, and it's showing here early on.
King now down the lane with a little finger roll. Yeah, tell you what, Washington's doing just about anything they want here tonight.
Absolutely.
And
Damn.
Williams' 3, no good. It's tipped away. Nice look there by down to Borders from Williams. Out of bounds, going to stay with Wheeling Park. Back in for Wheeling is number 4, Beck James. Wheeling Park down now 35 points.
You do not hear that a lot in high school basketball, let alone a regional game. So it just speaks to the dominance of Washington.
Nice spin move in the lane. Beck James can't get to roll, though. Rebounded by Jaquel Watkins. He's going to be fouled.
It's just one of those games for Wheeling. I mean, even their good looks are not going down right now, and they just have to find a way. You can see the frustration on their faces by their playing, the way they're playing, their body language. They have to find a way to calm themselves down and get some stops. But your frustration showing on the court is not going to help. Washington feeds on that.
Just going to have to continue to get more stops. Can't leave King open for that 3. Josiah King has been on fire this whole first half with 17 points.
Yep. And this is what happens when you bring 2 seniors from the time that they were freshmen, build them for 4 years, and they have an opportunity like this to get a ring. Them boys are prepared. Dolman and King is maybe the best duo in the state from what I'm seeing. Definitely top 3. And they are dominating here today, JD.
This game is very quickly ballooned out to 38 points. It's 20 at the end of 1. Beck James trying to take Jaquel Watkins.
Good pass.
Nice pass down low, kicks it out. 4-3 to J.D. Williams. He's definitely their shooter.
Yes
they just need to get him going a little bit more. He now has 9 and 3 triples for Williams.
More than half of their points, doing his job, but just not seeing much effort or really attempt to get going for anybody else offensively. They got to get out there.
Defense is just not going to work as Chris Dolman knocks another 3 down for Washington. He has 15 for the game, and
they got to get out that zone. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're better off just playing man-to-man and being a man, guarding your God, but that zone is not working.
Williams, no good on his 3. Dolman, nobody steps up for Chris Dolman. And I don't know what the answer is for Wheeling Park, but Washington is having probably one of the best night shooting that we've called this year.
That we've seen all year, maybe in a while. These young men cannot miss. They are super duper confident. Another steal for Josiah King. Oh my goodness.
Shedrick from half court, no good, but it doesn't matter. 41-point lead here for Washington as they close out the half on a huge run. And if you are Wheeling Park, your mind has got to be scrambled right now and just cannot find. I don't know what the answer would be for Wheeling Park. And if you're coach at halftime, what you say to your guys.
2 things here. Number 1, Washington scored 55 points in a full game the last time they played Wheeling. They got 55 in the first half. Number 2, Josiah King has how many points? 17?
Yes, 17
17 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals in the first half. Y'all are seeing what it looks like to be a dominant back front court right here, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from Washington. You really can't say too much else.
Well, and you know, we talk about the big three, and that's Dolman, King, and Gore, and they're putting on a show here tonight for everyone in the state to watch. So they're putting everyone on notice, and we're on 100-point watch notice, tonight as Washington has 55 on the board. But we're going to take a commercial break, and we will be right back with our halftime show and some other updates and scores from around some regional play. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you say ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boots down low.
Candied bacon.
3 steps forward, 1 step back. Take your
A buttermilk ranch bun.
Put your hands up high, drop down low.
With a jalapeno kick.
The way it goes at the ranch.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas, because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 20 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house to watch every game played. Serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So come on out to Bench Warmer Sports Bar and Grill and enjoy some great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
And welcome back here to the Patriot Center. J.D. Fritz and Nate Monroe here at the half. It's been all Washington, 55-14. Before we get into our little halftime show, on behalf of the WVSSAC, we like to thank all the sponsors for this regional basketball tournament. We'd like to thank Toyota. Toyota and your local West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official partner of the WVSSAC, supporting high school sports all across West Virginia. Visit us via Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Also like to thank Metro News for the best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year. Follow Joe Bricado and Greg Carey's daily post at WVMetroNews.com. Also, chocolate milk. Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. The American Dairy Association's Mideast reminds you low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel muscles. Visit drink-milk.com. West Virginia National Guard. Get help with your college tuition from the West Virginia Army National Guard. For more information, go to nationalguard.com. The health plan. It's good to have options when choosing health coverage for yourself, your family, or your employees, and you've got options with Health Plan. The Health Plan, plan on it. Learn more at healthplan.org. WVU-M Thomas Hospitals. When it comes to your family's health, trust WVU Medicine Thomas Hospitals. From routine checkups to advanced surgical procedures, world-class care is available close to home. Field Turf is the trusted choice for athletic fields in West Virginia. Field Turf is a proud partner of the WVSSAC. Also, everyone's favorite, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operators salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes the participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life. The same values that Chick-fil-A in your community shares. We will come back with a couple more of the sponsors right after this as the second half gets underway.
Wheeling better have talked long and hard about some adjustments on this court, or you're going to see an 100-point game here from Washington. Because Washington does not take out their starters until that fourth quarter when they have solidified a lead no matter how much they're up by.
Beck James over to Bordas for three to start it off. No good. Huffman with the board. Going to get a travel there, it looks like, by Huffman. So already the first turnover here to start the second half for Wheeling Park. Dolman, we'll see if Washington still comes out with that hot hand again. Will they slow things down a little bit, keep that same pace? I put money that they're going to just try to keep this pace as best they can. Everybody seems to be pretty fresh.
They didn't come out here and shoot around, so we'll see if that does anything for them, but they started the game off about as well as you could.
Marrero with it now. Back out to Dolman, spins in the lane. Little fadeaway off 1 foot, no good. Chet Gore with the rebound. Strong rebound and putback by Chet Gore. Now has 9 for the game.
Washington is still pressing here, trying to get turnovers. Like I said, they're not going to take their foot off the gas at all. Coach Miller wants to make a statement.
Beck James pulls up just inside the free throw line, gets it to go with a nice roll. James now with 4.
Got to get a stop here if you're willing.
Nice down low bucket. Easy one for Chet Gore off the feed from Josiah King.
Up to 7 assists here for Josiah. I think he'll pretty easily get himself a double-double. We will see if he pushes the limit with the rebounds to get a triple-double. And he has 5 steals, so if he can get a quadruple-double, we're talking about history here in Washington Patriots basketball.
That's something you don't even hear much. Huffman for 3, no good. Marrero with the rebound.
His second rebound.
He's going to push it up for Washington. King now with it at the top of the key. Thought about a 3. Gonna step back. Marrero will shoot the 3. No good. Rebounded by Bordas.
Here's where they got to get some points. It's transition offense. They're not really good in transition, and they got to find a way to get some points here. There you go.
Williams, who's had 3 threes in the first half, knocks down a nice little mid-range jumper.
And if he's capable of doing that, we need to see that more, JD. That was very smooth.
Leading now the way for Wheeling Park with 11.
Get it inside. Got the mismatch. Hey. Good rebound.
Brown no good. Gore with the rebound. He's fouled.
He's going to work here early. That's 2 straight rebounds. Got his first bucket. Get to the free throw line. He's a good free throw shooter too, JD.
Foul on number 3 for Wheeling Park. Huffman, his second team first. At the line, shooting 2, Gore.
Gore knocks down the first.
Good by Gore.
And giving 2 and giving 13 now for the game as extends this lead a little more, and that is going to be a backcourt. Just, mental mistakes, you've seen a lot of that from Wheeling Park here tonight, and they just have lost focus. Talked about focus a little bit in the pregame, and the focus has just not been there tonight.
Once again, they don't have a true point guard here, so there's not really anybody running the show. If you don't have a game manager, a facilitator, it's hard to get a good offense, especially against a defense like the Washington Patriots.
Gore down low to Brown. Brown hits the deck, knocked out of bounds. Going to stay there with Washington.
61-18 here, and no sign of life here from Wheeling, and they got to show something here. But leaving Dolman open is not going to help you.
Off the inbounds, but another rebound for King.
There it is. He's up to 6 now.
Starting to creep up more and more closer to that triple-double.
I've been waiting to see one all season. He's been pretty close a couple times.
Yeah, he has.
Good pump. Good pump.
Dolman can't get the mid-range shot, but another rebound by King. He missed the shot, got another rebound. That's 2 for King.
Hey,
right in a row. And a bucket by King as well. To go along with 19 points.
8 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, 19 points. What a game for Mr. King. And it's only 4 minutes into this third quarter, JD.
Primetime players show up in primetime games, and Josiah King has definitely stepped up big for Washington here tonight. And we're just still only midway through this third quarter, Nate.
A lot of time still left, and like I said, Coach Miller is not taking his starters out till probably 6 minutes left in that fourth quarter. He is a coach that likes to let his players play, likes to get the lead all the way up, feel comfortable, and then he let his players play.
Watkins back in. Gore takes a seat. Gore has 2 fouls, so they're going to try to keep him out of foul trouble as much as possible. Beck James does get the roll and gives him 2. He now has 6 for the game. Harrison back in the game as well for Washington. 63-20.
Yep. 43-point lead. Wow.
Most games that could be a final.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we are still here only midway through this third quarter.
Absolutely. Scoring has slowed down a little bit. They came out, actually not really. They scored 10 already. I thought it was 55, but nah, it was 53. So 10 points here in this third quarter, starting where they left off at, JD.
Brown over to Marrero. Marrero kicks it to Dolman. Dolman pulls up inside the three-point line. Can't get his shot to go. Saved out to Marrero. He thought about the 3, takes it to the bucket. He's going to be fouled.
Yep.
So, it's just all about will and hustle. And it's just a different mindset with Washington is what we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah, they just wanted more. It's March basketball. Y'all know what happens in the month of March. It is primetime games, March Madness, as Harry says over there. And they're playing like they want that ring. They're playing like they know what they have to do. They're playing with a sense of urgency, and Willing just didn't match that energy here.
You are exactly right, as Marrero can't hit the first. Knocked in and out on the second as well. So 2 free throws missed there by Yair Marrero.
Very rare. I don't think I've seen him miss 2 free throws all season. But if I'm going to do it in any game, I'll do it in a 40-point blowout.
Yeah. Harrison now guarding Beck James.
Once again, just no ball handler there for Willing, and just a regular 3-point shot. You can get that any day, anytime. Not any offense.
Williams. Here comes Chris Dolman now, going to drive down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Watkins will try a 3, no good.
Damn.
He can hit that shot here from time to time. He's on the floor now, fighting for the rebound.
Good hustle.
With Whitmire. So Washington will keep possession.
Yep. Great spacing here from Washington on the offensive end. They're really just getting a lot of open shots for themselves off of the penetration from either Dolman or King.
Here comes 23, Rouse, and number 22 entering the game for the first time, Gamil Bird.
Yep.
They're trying to get a few extra subs here, give some of their starters a break because they played a lot of minutes in the first half.
The whole first half. And it's the first time they're getting subs. It's a good time to see what your players can do here.
Going to get a kick ball.
Take it back in for your Washington.
And again, Coach Miller just keeps the subs coming in and out, keeping all his guys fresh.
I'll tell you, Coach Miller, I would love to be on his bench. I'd make a living. I know I'm going to get some playing time, and when I do, I got the free will to make the right plays and shoot at will. You got to love the position that these bench players are being put in, JD.
Guerrero down the lane. No good. Knocked away. Whitmire with it. Over to Williams. Beck James picks his dribble up. Back to Williams now. Nice. Harrison, nice move by Williams. And another lob to Beck James. Saw him throw one down off the lob earlier. Down quickly to Marrero. He swatted away there. That's Mar Rouse.
Well, I think that's the first time we've seen a interior defensive play there from Willing. Great block there from Rouse, excuse us. But great defensive play there.
Marrero will take a seat back into the game for Washington is King.
Yep. Good pass.
Off the inbounds. Harrison with the lefty, no good, but he's fouled by Whitmire.
Yep.
2:09 left here in the third quarter.
Man, Harrison got to hit that, man. My man King trying to get this triple-double. He needs that. Great pass nonetheless, and I'm sure Harrison will knock down both of these. Oh, I jinxed him. Let me stop saying that. Let me stop saying that on air.
Washington's missed their last three.
Yeah, that's not something that you see. But like I said, I mean, if there's any game I'm going to struggle with free throws, I'd rather it be a game we're blowing the team out. He misses both. Oh, my God.
0 for 4 so far here. The last 2 times down for the Patriots for Washington.
Yep. One thing you will learn if you ever hear a broadcaster or want to do broadcasting, don't ever say somebody has never done something, because as soon as you do, they're going to do the exact opposite.
Does seem to happen that way a lot. Beck James, guarded by Shedrick, kicks it out there to Huffman, or excuse me, Whitmire off the glass and good. Yep. And that is a much-needed three-pointer by Wheeling Park.
Yep. Really his first bucket there. He's really their point guard. Hasn't really been able to get going or assert himself. So hopefully that'll get him something.
Back under 40, 38-point lead now. King with it. Dolman will take a deep three. His three is good. A couple feet behind the line as Dolman now with 21 in the game and leads all scorers.
Triple-double watch, a little update. Josiah King now has 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds now. I think that young man is actually 9 rebounds, so I think it's pretty definitive. We might see a triple-double here tonight, everybody.
Dolman to Shedrick, no good.
He wanted that one.
Nearly another board for King. Ahead to Williams. He's shoved there by Shedrick, going to get the foul and the bucket. So J.D. Williams will go to the line.
Foul on number 13 for Washington.
Williams is having a great night with 13, but just not really getting the support from, everyone else that he would like to have.
At all. I mean, I think the next leading scorer is Beck James, and he doesn't really have that much himself, so just not a lot of help here for the young man, but he's definitely a hooper, and he has a bright future ahead. That's a good shot.
Back to a 38-point lead for the Patriots. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter.
66-28. Big lead here. No let off there. Great play. Oh, that's a great. You got to bounce
past
that.
That was a nice look, but yeah, I'm with you. A bounce pass would have probably worked better. Good idea. 30 seconds now to go in the quarter.
Just a lot of standstill here from Wheeling. A lot of one-on-one basketball. Just not really high-level offense here.
Beck James, going to get Watkins with a body.
Just turn his body a little bit. Use the side of his body. If he can stay square with the defender there, I think that the ref will let them play on.
Watkins picks up his second, team's third.
Got 20 seconds here. See if they can get a bucket.
Playing here for one shot if you're Wheeling Park. Williams is the guy you want to take the shot. We'll see if they get it back to him. They do. Shedrick playing tight defense.
Oh, shoot it.
Whitmire kicks it over. Beck James with the three at the buzzer off the front of the rim and no good. And that's going to end the quarter as Washington has a 66-28 lead over Wheeling Park. We are going to take a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
And we are back here at the Patriot Center, ready to start this fourth quarter. 66-28 Washington Patriots over the Wheeling Park Patriots. Definitely a tale of two different games here from a couple weeks ago, Nate.
Like I said, everybody, they only scored 53 points in the first matchup. They have almost they went 15 points almost over that, and we still have a whole fourth quarter. So just a completely different game offensively for the Patriots here.
Gore with a rebound. Avery Brown back in the game as well. Shedrick off the glass. He's fouled.
Yep. Good take there from the young man trying to get himself some buckets.
And we do have several other games being played tonight, but they start in just a few minutes. This was the early contest.
Dang, it's only been an hour.
We've got number 1 seed Morgantown taking on the number 8 seed, the Jefferson Cougars, as well as number 4 University playing the 5th seed Musselman, and number 3 seed Spring Mills playing the number 6 seed at Washington. That's in the other county, going to happen here tonight.
Just more standing around for Wheeling. No movement, no off-ball screens, no on-ball screens. Just a lackadaisical offense here.
Back to a 40-point lead. Another steal for King.
He's looking for
Kicks it out to Shedrick.
Shedrick
for 3, knocks it down. Give him 3 and give Josiah King another assist.
9 assists, 9 rebounds. Whew. We're going to see a triple-double tonight. I'm almost 100% sure of it. Nice shot.
Nice little fadeaway there by Huffman. Just his 3rd point of the game.
Yep.
Bang, Chris Dolman. Not trying to give away this player of the game to King just yet, as he leads all scores with 24 points.
Hey, if it wasn't for these 9 rebounds, 9 assists, we might be having a conversation, but King almost has 20 himself with these rebounds and assists. I think he's locked that up, JD.
There goes James to the rack. Nice take there by Jordan Beck James, who now is in double figures with 10.
Needed more of that from Mr. Beck James. Definitely is capable.
He's definitely their most athletic player, as Dolman off the front of the rim on a deep 3. Gore over to Shedrick in the corner for another 3. In and out, rebounded by Gore. He's fouled. And it just didn't look like, I mean, that one went right to Gore. Nobody really fighting for the rebound if you're Wheeling Park. And you just kind of wonder where your mindset is at this point in the game, Nate.
Oh, man, when you get punched in the mouth, you got 2 options. You either fall or you fight back, and right now they're just on the ground asking for this game to be over. And, dang, never seen Washington miss this many free throws.
Definitely not been a strong free throw and shooting performance tonight for Washington, and luckily they're up by 42, but Gore does make his 2nd. Gore now with 16 in the game, so your big 3 with 24, 19, and 16.
They took my dog Josiah King out. He's 1 rebound and 1 assist shy. I'm not sure if Coach Miller knows, but if he is, man, you got to let the young man get that. That's a crazy feat, a legendary feat for the young man.
Here comes Dolman over to downtown. Avery Brown, no good. He missed his last 3. Can't quite find the net again. Beck James, he's going to go all the way to the rack. Nice little reverse by Beck James. And again, we would love to have seen a lot more of that. He's one of the more athletic players on this court right here tonight.
Absolutely. Young man can get downhill. And like I said, he has a nice little mid. He didn't get to show it, but we know he's capable. Here comes Chris Dolman. Trying to get to 30.
I told you he's not giving it away yet, Nate. I know you love your man King, but my goodness, these 2 guys are battling it.
Okay, so that's what it is. Young man is trying to beat history here. Okay, I'm going to let you take that one over, JD.
I missed the announcement, honestly.
I think he just beat the record books in Washington history for scoring, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's why they let him continue to play. We'll get confirmation on that. But I see his parents up top, and they just took him out the game, so I do believe it was history.
So all-time leading scorer here at Washington High School, Chris Dolman, with 27 in the game here tonight. And what more can you say about the young man, Chris Dolman? He's just done everything. I mean, obviously Josiah King, he speaks for himself too, but Chris Dolman, in terms of a point guard, distributing the ball, scoring the basketball, I mean, he can pretty much do it all.
It's been a pleasure to watch both of those young men play, and just from the start this year when we saw them lose to Spring Mills, since that game, they have been on an uphill trajectory, just continuing to get better, feeding off of great energy. Shout out to Coach Miller, trusting in those two, continuing to build their confidence throughout the game, and I'm excited to see what they can do in this senior tournament for both of those young men.
Just a little over 5 minutes to go. 44-point lead here for Washington. This game really hasn't been in question pretty much from the onset, Nate.
Nope, not even close. Not even close. It was set. There's a rebound. 10 rebounds. Ooh, got a double-double for King. And we'll see if he can get an assist here. Will he get the triple-double?
Was there another rebound for King? Well, he knows because he's not going to get it. There it is. Triple-double. Josiah King. I believe that might be the first one in his career. Definitely the first one of the season.
Yes. Man, what an exciting feat for the young man.
I'm gonna push for
a
co-player of the game. There's no way we can't honor both of these young men here tonight.
JD, you read my mind. This is a cold type of game. I'm okay with it. Regional game, and these young men have been okay. Hold up.
Nice move. Couldn't finish. King with another rebound.
Assist coming my way. He got to shoot that.
King gonna back out, trying to get his players involved. There's Danner for three. No good.
Trying to get it to him.
Alex Danner can hit that shot from time to time.
Oh man.
So speaking of Danner, number 23, Danner is in the game along with number 4, one of the few seniors on this team, Chandler Cox.
Hey, what a way to start off your playoff series here for two seniors, Chris Dolman, Josiah King. I think we're going to mutually agree that those are our co-player of the games, and they made a statement here today, JD.
They absolutely did, and into the game, number 14 is Casey Thomas, now a freshman. Getting a little action here on the varsity level.
Yeah, getting 4 full minutes in a regional game. These young men got to take advantage of this.
Whitmire for three. He gets it to go.
Nice shot. See what these young men can do here. Getting a great opportunity to showcase their skills in front of Coach Miller. A lot of seniors on this Washington Patriots team. This is your opportunity to show Coach you're ready to start next year.
Chandler Cox looking for
something. To get active.
Tajay Harrison. Oh, he's going to try to kick it to the corner. I thought he was going to kick it to the corner over there. Weaver, Cohen Weaver also in the game. And number 20 into the game, Landon Schutz as well. So we're going to see the whole bench clearing here now for Washington. 3:18 left to go.
Just can't say enough about this team, man. So much depth. You can see these are brothers. They love playing together, and in games like this, they are well prepared.
Now this pocket pick there by Whitmire.
Yeah,
Chandler Cox.
That's a senior guard right there. You're trying to go one-on-one against.
Also into the game for Wheeling Park, number 32, Marcus Ludolph. Puts up a three, no good. It's Whitmire. Going to stay. So number 10, Cooper Kelly into the game for Wheeling Park, along with number 33, Chase Stein. So both benches clearing here. Game is pretty much wrapped up as Washington up by 43 points.
Both of them. 1 and 3.
Down the lane, nice spin move by Stein. He's going to get fouled and a chance to put some points on the board there for Chase Stein.
And for Wheeling Park, man, they got so many seniors, a couple juniors, really an older team here. Unfortunately, this is how you end your season. They're going to have to get some of those young men to buy in next year. I think the first thing, get a point guard, JD, and find someone that can run this offense. They got multiple shooters. Their defense wasn't necessarily horrible, but, they got to reload next year.
Tegan Watson, number 13, in for Wheeling Park. Landon Schutz with the rebound. Here comes Chandler Cox with the ball. Damn. Has it knocked away there by Watson.
Yep. He's got to take care of the ball a little bit more. He's got good handles, but is very careless with the ball here. Something to work on.
Lucas Schwartz in the game as well for Wheeling Park. I would imagine maybe a couple of these guys are possible JV players here for Wheeling Park as well. Nice look over to Danner. Nice layup by Alex Danner off the feed from Kaysen Thomas.
Yep. Very, very unselfish play there from Mr. Thomas. Could have easily took the layup, said, here you go, young man, take this. Free layup.
Watson with Thomas gardening. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Well, we're off the 100-point watch, but we got to witness a triple-double for the first time this season. Cox down the lane. Nice take. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. But
who was that to?
I think he thought somebody was standing over there beside him and no one was home.
Hey, the young man has finesse, though. I love that he's trying to make something happen. Just getting a little too far down in there, getting beside himself. But the young man's trying to make it happen. You can't blame him. And Coach takes him out. Coach will get, no, never mind. That's number 15, Cohen Weaver coming out. And number 21,
That's Hancock. Jay Hancock, yeah. Another freshman for Washington getting some action here on the varsity level.
Absolutely. Future is definitely bright for Washington. Got a couple young guys that'll only get better as the years go on.
Danner with another rebound. Here comes Thomas pushing it ahead. Nice. Down the lane off the glass for Kaysen Thomas.
Nice. Yeah, that young man, we've seen him play on JV a little bit. Very comfortable ball handler, and like I said, with Josiah King and Chris Dolman leaving, they have opportunity.
Hancock, the freshman, no good. Rebounded by Thomas. He'll clean it up and put it in for 4 points for Thomas now.
Kaysen looks at Jay and says, thank you for missing that. I'll take my extra 2 points.
That's right. Under a minute we go here. 3 ball on the way, no good for Ludolph. Does get a rebound. Ball got knocked away. Back into the game is Stein. Cooper Kelly going to take a seat. 46 seconds left to go. Again, I'd like to thank the WVSSAC and all their sponsors here for regional play through this basketball tournament this year here in the state of West Virginia.
Once again, just an all-around dominant performance here from Coach Miller and his Patriots, and they are looking like they are primed to make a deep run here in these state playoffs, and we will be tuned in for sure, JD.
Hancock now over to Danner.
Yeah, looks like they're going to run the clock out here if they can, long as they don't get fouled.
Thomas back over to Cox. See if he takes a three. He does pull a three. Chandler Cox. Coach Miller probably would have wanted to rather have them run that clock out, but Cox had other ideas. Stein with it now. Shoot 3 ball, no good.
Yeah, that was 100% a Cox decision.
And that is going to do it. A big 51-point win for the Patriots here tonight. That's the Washington Patriots over the Wheeling Park Patriots, 89-38, total domination. And
they're going to cut the nets down here.
Washington will await now the winner of Spring Mills in March. Well, actually, no, I stand corrected. They do qualify now for the state tournament. Once they get to the state tournament, they will reseed everyone. So we won't know exactly who they are going to play just yet. But they are going to cut the nets down, and we will try to get a word with our co-players of the game. That's Josiah King and Chris Dolman. But we will take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors, and hopefully be right back with those guys right after this. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Jalapeno Ranch Club.
Did you see ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boo start around.
Candied bacon. A buttermilk ranch bun. With a jalapeno kick. Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas, because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
And we are back here at the Patriots Center. The celebration continues for the Washington Patriots as they win big here at home in regional play, 89-38. J.D. Fritz and Nate Monroe with you. Once again, we'd like to thank the WVSSAC and all their sponsors. The West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. Play, performance, compete together. The West Virginia Second School Activities Commission promotes athletics that provide lifelong and life-quality learning experience to high school students while enhancing the achievement of educational goals. Play, perform, compete together. Today's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, or officials. It's about learning and growing, developing character, and competing with class. And please keep it as positive and bench behavior, bad behavior, And a lot of that, that I just spoke about, we watched on Washington's behalf, no no knock on Wheeling Park. They played a great game, great sportsmanship for them, and they kept fighting, Nate. They really did. The young guys, they were pretty much outclassed tonight here by Washington. The guys that were their leading scorers, we got them coming up here right now. First, we have Chris Dolman coming up, Josiah King coming up, and Nate is going to get a word with both of these guys, and afterwards we will have Coach Ryan Miller here on the mic with me, J.D. Fritz. But right now we're going to turn it over to Nate, and I think first one up will be the 1,000-point scorer. I announced him as the all-time leader, but I wanted to correct myself. He went over 1,000 points on the season for his career, and that's Chris Dolman. Chris will be on the mic here momentarily.
The home team, I am Nate Monroe. We have 3 interviews here. First, we have an 1,000-point scorer, Chris Dolman. Young man, it was strictly business today. I saw it in your eye when I came out here. Let me ask you, what did Coach tell you individually today as the leader of this team that he needed to see from you?
We have to come out with effort because the past 2 games there hasn't been as much effort defensively, and just motivational stuff like me not being top 10 ranked in the state. Josiah not winning EPAC Player of the Year, and then our team still being disrespected.
Okay, yes, sir. And y'all made a very, very important statement earlier in the year that you were the best team in the state. You obviously felt disrespected. So every single game, what chip are you carrying on your shoulder, being a senior, this being your last tournament that you'll ever be in high school?
Just playing with no regrets. Just trying to finish it all, go down there and just win 3 straight.
Yep. And this was a game that was a 9-point game against Wheeling. You blew them out of the water early. What statement did you guys make here going into the tournament?
That we can compete with anybody in the state.
Absolutely. Young man, it has been a pleasure to watch you all year. We've seen you grow continuously. We will be tuned in for sure, and it has been a blessing to see you, my guy.
Thank you. You too.
Absolutely. Now we're going to bring in Josiah King. And we are back here with Josiah King. First off, young man, let me ask you, do you know what your stat sheet was today?
I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully I had a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds, a lot of points.
Young man, you had a crazy triple-double, and in the first quarter, I knew it was coming. You had 13 rebounds, 10 assists, 6 steals, and 19 points. Let me tell you, young man, first and foremost, it has been a pleasure to see you grow as a all-around facilitator, defensive player, and as a point guard. Now let me ask you this as well. What did Coach tell you before you started this game?
That people were doubting me and the rest of the team for the whole season, and we're at the point now where we just have to do us and prove everybody wrong, no matter what they say, no matter how they want to hate or whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
We just got to show them what we do, and I feel like that's what we did today.
One thing about you, you are probably the best rebounding guard in the state. How much do you pride yourself on being able to rebound and helping this team get those second chance points?
Definitely a lot, because it not only does it give me a rebound, but it gives us an extra shot that we wouldn't have if I never had crashed the board in the first place. So it just creates more points for my teammates.
Absolutely. And the last question I'll ask you, you guys felt disrespected, and that is something that I can tell you guys lean your hat on, being respected in this state. Going into the state tournament, what statement did you guys make today blowing Wheeling Park out of the water?
That we're ready to compete with anybody. And we're going to show that night in, night out, and we're just ready to make it down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, like I told Chris, it has been a pleasure to watch you, young man. You have continued to grow. You have been mature. It has been a pleasure to watch you, and good luck in that state tournament.
Thank you.
Absolutely. JD is going to be right back. He has an interview with Coach Miller. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Home Team Sports.
And welcome back here to the Patriots Center. J.D. Fritz, and I'm joined now by Coach Ryan Miller of the Washington Patriots. Man, what a game, man. You guys came out firing all cylinders. I was super impressed. Just talk about your team and how, and how well they did and how good they executed the game tonight.
I mean, I'll be honest, the coach and me, when you don't play for that long, and I tried to get a game, I tried to schedule, couldn't make it work.
Right.
When you don't play for that long and you're the team like we are that flows and is in rhythm, you kind of worry, right? And then the way that we started, man, I can't say enough about our guys. They were locked in, ready to go. I thought it was the best that we've looked all year in that stint. And so couldn't be more proud of that group.
Yeah, we talked about that in the pregame. If you guys would kind of be, a little rusty coming out, we weren't sure. You guys hadn't played in a couple weeks. They had 3 games since they had played you last. But talk about that last game. You guys only came out with a 9-point win at their house, and to come out here and dominate this game against a team you guys just played 2 weeks ago was phenomenal.
Yeah, and we talked about that. That game we played up there, we had a tough one the night before against Wheeling Central, and they're one of the best teams in the state. And I'll be honest, JD, we did not give a great effort against Wheeling Park up there. And we talked about it pregame. We wanted to go up there and make a statement so that when they came down here, it's a long bus ride if you go and beat somebody really bad. But we let them have life. And we talked about it in pregame. You got to go out and win it in the first 4 minutes. We talk about it all the time, 4-minute games. And I thought we won all 4 minutes except for one tonight. So it was a really good effort.
Well, we talk about your big three. You've got Josiah, Chet, and Chris Dolman, who scored over 1,000 points. But we'll start with Josiah. I don't know if you guys realized that young man had a triple-double tonight. And I'm thinking, is that the first one of his career that you know of, or has he had one?
I have no idea. I'll be honest, JD, he's so good it wouldn't shock me if he's had a couple. But, I told Josiah before the game, we are at our best when he's just the best player on the floor. And you can debate, Josiah and Chris, and honestly, they feed so much off of each other. When Josiah gets flowing, Chris gets going. When Chris gets going, Josiah gets going. And so when one's going and the other's just kind of feeding them and playing at their pace, we're really impressive. I don't know. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better backcourt in the state, if it's, in my opinion. And then you got Chet Gore inside to kind of clean things up. He banged with them tonight. He got a couple tough buckets, I thought. And but all-around effort. But those two, man, those two guards are just special.
Yeah, they definitely are. We've been impressed all year long with both of them because, if Josiah's maybe sometimes had an off night, Chris steps up. And as you mentioned, Chet. And the thing that I've been most impressed with Chet this year is his improvement in the post. And I've watched him, from a freshman when he was over at Jefferson and the Brink come over here, and the way you guys developed him. Just talk about Chet and how well he's come along.
I couldn't be more proud of him. I battled that foot injury, that labored him the last couple years. And to turn it around and get in the weight room like he did, a lot of kids would have quit and just said, I don't want to do this. I'm banged up. Chet never did that. He just continued to work harder. It's really a testament to him.
Yeah, so, now you guys are off to the state tournament, and now they reseed everyone, right? So you guys are going to kind of sit back and wait till these other games are ahead. You guys had the early game tonight. Yeah. There's 3 more games to be played tonight. So kind of give your opinion on what the state looks like. Very competitive, it looks like to me, but definitely looks like we're going to have possibly 3 teams going to states this year.
Yeah, I hope though. It's good for the EPAC, man. I don't know exactly where we'll be. I think we'll be somewhere around the 3 to 5 range. Right. I think we deserve it. But to be honest, JD, we're just going to take it and go, and we'll do whatever we can do, and we're going to try to go down there and give our best effort.
Well, Ryan, once again, congratulations. I won't keep you anymore. Let you go down and celebrate with your team and your family. But Coach Ryan Miller, victorious tonight here at the Patriots Center over Wheeling Park, and that's going to do it. And next week, guys, we start the state playoff tournament in Charleston, so stay tuned for that. This is our last game broadcast of the basketball season, and we'd like to thank everybody for joining us on all our sponsors this season, and all my crew here at Home Team Sports, guys. I'm J.D. Fritz for Nate Monroe. That's all I got. Thank you, guys. God bless, and good night.
Thank you, guys.
You see ranch? I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boo start.
Candied bacon. A buttermilk ranch bun. With a jalapeno kick. Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.